This shouldn't take long. I'm going to make one video for 1301 and 1302 both as usual. In 1301, you just have one assignment this week, and let me look again. This is Chapter 11 quiz. And I'm going to set it up, if I don't forget, set it up where if you have handwritten notes that you took based on the class notes worksheet for Chapter 11, not class notes worksheet, for the Chapter 11 study questions, then um, you'll be able to use those on this quiz. In 1302, you have one assignment, and it's exam 2. And it'll be like exam 1. You'll have a 25 question multiple choice section with questions randomized out of a test bank of between 45 and 50 questions. And then a choice of essay questions of which you will answer just one. So that's what's coming up this week. Now, this is the middle week of the semester, including spring break, and spring break is next week, the week of technically March 15, 16, 17, and 18. That is spring break, okay? So when that comes along, take care of yourself, be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't enjoy, and this might come in handy. A few years ago, 3 or 4 years, I don't know, I had a student who just, it usually happens. There's somebody that wouldn't come back from spring break, maybe 2 or 3. They just fall off and not come back. This is when I was teaching face-to-face classes. This shows up about 3 weeks later. I said, "What's up with that? It took you a while to get back." And his exact response was, and I quote, "Mexican prisons are no joke." I bet they're not. So don't get into that kind of a thing, all right, if you can help it. Now, I wouldn't want to spoil the show completely, but if you're in 1301, you're looking at exam 2 the week you come back from spring break, and a little bit of preparation wouldn't hurt a thing. Okay, I think that pretty well does it. This is a short one. I've only been going for 2 minutes, so anyway, remember, if you ever have a problem of any kind, then email me. You know, I'm easy. Uh, by the way, you don't get to use notes on your exam in 1302, just the quiz in 1301. I'll do the same for you in the quiz when you come back. We can come back from spring break. Okay, so there you go, and um, see you later. I did think of one more thing. People have asked a time or two about deadlines for submitting the what I call bonus worksheets, and the supplements are going to say study items. And these can add points to chapter quiz grades, sometimes quite a few points if you get the answers right. They have no other connection with the chapter quizzes. They are, in fact, closer to being preparation for multiple choice sections on exams. Now, here's how we do this. This is pretty much what I was doing with face-to-face classes. I'm accepting the ones from Unit 2, okay? If you're in 1301, there's going to be 4 chapters: Background of the Revolution, Revolutionary War, Articles of Confederation, Constitutional Convention. Those 4 chapters, I will accept those while Unit 2 is going on. Okay, it's going to be going on until the week after spring break. And what I prefer is you submit those in time for me to print them out, grade them, post the bonus points, and get back to you via emails. If you turn one in when I grade it, I'm going to email you and tell you which ones you missed. I'm not going to tell you what the right answers were. You still need to find those. Now, where I will do that is sometimes there are questions with more than one possible correct answer, but there's nearly always one that would be pretty much the one you need to study, the one you would need to know on a test. So I'm going to tell you what that was and how many points you got on each one. So that's going to be around probably for this unit in 1302. Try to get that in by Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm going to be real busy. My wife and I have got doctor's appointments tomorrow afternoon, and I'm just barely going to have time to keep my virtual office hours. Tuesday is when I could work on that. So if you get those in by Tuesday, then I can get that back to you before the exam is due Thursday night. You can go ahead and take it if you don't have any bonus points, or if you want to just go ahead anyway. 1301, you would have until basically week after next to get that in. So that's how we're going to do that. Once Unit 2 is over, there's no point in turning them in anymore. Same for the ones for Unit 1 this time. Unit 2 chapters for 1302 are emergence of the U.S. as a world power, the Progressive Era, and World War I. Okay, so those three. So those will be accepted through early this week because the exam, both the exam and the quiz for 1301, those are both due by 11:59 p.m. Thursday night. Okay, if ever there's something beyond your control on that, email me, and I'm open to giving you extensions, that kind of thing. But anyway, have a good spring break, and see you when you get back. I won't see you. I wouldn't recognize you if I saw you in the street, except I've looked at you on the honor lock a time or two, but not enough to. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing. Anyway, there we go. How about I quit this thing? Turn this thing off.